So I think just when you're chatting about Chelsea, that's a huge boost for you. Straight back in, obviously.
Yeah, well, she's the captain, so we usually pick her when she's available. But yeah, obviously, went through the whole protocol. She was available. I think she passed the scat last weekend, so ready to roll.
Are you a fan of the new concussion protocols?
I was concerned about it initially. I thought that it provides a small incentive to under-report initially, but once having just gone through it, even though we lost, a pretty important player, I thought it was really good to give clarity for everybody, to put no pressure on the player, and to ensure that their medical treatment was the highest priority. It made it really clear, and so ultimately, I think the new protocol worked, and I'm comfortable with it. Yeah, well, ultimately it'll become medical, the decision, but the parameter is there. It's the same for everyone, and in this instance, even though we have a really short season and every game's so critical, I just think it works, so I'm comfortable with it.
Theo sort of blanketed you with a bit of pressure, like the
Yeah.
How would you assess that? What might look different this weekend?
Yeah, well, I thought Fremantle's pressure was outstanding across the whole game, and clearly, we had our opportunities, but none of those opportunities were easy because of the way that they played. So it was a great wake-up call to the level that's required and the ability to play under that pressure. And so, even though you never liked losing, in many regards, I feel better about our season having gone through that and understanding that there's another level we have to get to. So, in terms of what happens this week, we get ready to prepare. Brisbane are top of the ladder. They've been really, really clean and really classy in their wins. But we're confident that we can take it right up to them.
There's always a lot made about where to play. Erin Phillips, how do you find the balance about where to play her on the field?
Yeah, well, she's pretty much done the same every year that I've been involved. She plays midfield and she also plays forward, and it's a great asset to have. Clearly, finding that balance is the trick, but I thought on the weekend, her first 2 weeks she's played probably a little bit more mid and been really, really strong. And then on the weekend, clearly we were chasing the game and we sent her forward for the last quarter. And even though we didn't, get the outcome, she certainly looked dangerous and could have, well, she kicked one and could have had another couple quite easily. So, good problem to have.
Is that something that you allow her to decide, or do you still?
It's a little bit both. She has some flexibility to make that call, during quarter, but on the weekend, clearly we called that one and sent her forward for the last.
You make it, Mark. Her pressure up forward was amazing.
Yeah, so Rochelle she played for us last year in the corresponding game up in Brisbane. And played really well in that game as well. So unfortunately, the rules last year meant that she could only be available for that one game. But her SNFL footy was outstanding. She won the medal along with Anne, obviously, and I think we just saw a continuation of that. She's comfortable at the level. She trained. Her pre-season was outstanding. She would have played round one, but she had a minor setback injury-wise. So really, really promising.